Oop, there we go. I was like, what was going on there? All right. Um, I think we're working. Can anyone like let me know? I saw that we had 4 viewers, but I don't know who those were. Okay, Kayla. Hey, Kayla. Good to have you there, Kayla. All right. Um, Let me also check. Maybe inscription is suddenly working again. Let me just check. Oh, Kayla, I hope you're well. Hey, Ahmed. How are you doing? Like, I still haven't fixed my computer, Kayla. That's why we're still like having some issues here. Ideally, like maybe by the time the next Pokemon game comes out, I have another solution coming up, but I just don't know. So last time we did inscription broke. So let's put it over there. I'm just gonna try inscription again, see if I can get it working this time. I don't think I can, but let's just very quickly try. Actually, if I do game capture, add a source. Looking for game to. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Sorry, guys. I should have done this before going on the stream, but capture specific window, inscription. Let me see. Does inscription work? It still doesn't work. That's too bad. Okay, well, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. We know it's not going to work. If it's not working now, I'm not going to figure it out. All right. Cool. Where's this chapter's video? What? Did it not upload again? Or did YouTube... Sorry, Kayla. Like, I scheduled it to go up yesterday at 5. Oh, yeah, no, it didn't go up. Huh. I guess the scheduler just doesn't work for me anymore. That's so weird. Sorry, Kayla. Sorry. I didn't know. It's been so busy for me that I just kind of... Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Why did the scheduler not work? Oh, well, whatever. YouTube must have had like a weird issue. Whatever. I'll publish it now. Sorry, Kayla. I was just kind of sitting there. The chapter... I actually had a lot of things that I talked about in the chapter. There were a lot of really cool things. I recently updated drivers. Oh yeah, no, Ty, you're 100% right. It is the drivers. It's just I haven't been able to figure out which one. Because the problem is the Elgato game card. And so the game card itself works when I'm recording things from the PS4, but it doesn't work when I want to capture, which is what we have to do for the stream. So I haven't been able to figure out what exactly is wrong there, and I don't fully understand what I need to do to get it to. Yeah, I just don't know what to do. I don't know which driver to reinstall, and I've been doing like clean installs of everything. So there's something I'm missing somewhere that I have to figure out which driver needs to go there. But that's been like the process. Anyway, yeah, Sarge, I was busy. So yesterday I had filmed a video because I think I did it on Monday. Yeah, I put up the video. It should have come out yesterday, and then I had to go to one of my jobs, so that's why I couldn't check on it. Like it should have come up while I was at work, but I guess it didn't. And then today was just really busy. I was just like being busy just is tough. Okay, so let me go back through the comments. Where's the chapter video doing? What was it? Such a lame chapter. Had no right to be reviewed and done by all power. Wow. Ooh, I'm blushing, Kayla. Yeah, no, it was a. It had some cool things in it. Let's see. Microsoft going to save Actobliz. Yes. Who else read Bal Buddy comic? Not me. I recently updated the. Okay, got that. You can tell. Okay, that's C-Trip. I looked at the categories for Anime Awards. Juju Kai is in 10 out of 20. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was wondering why. I thought you were sick. Yeah, not sick. Not right now. Surprisingly enough, both Wandering Priority and Odd Taxi are in 11 out of 20. Huh. Wandering Priority. All right. I'll watch the things I'm here for. I'm not sure if you said the things I'm thinking about in your vid, but I want to talk to you about it. Yeah, go for it, Kayla. I'll let you know. I brought this program that did it for me. I couldn't figure it out. Didn't have the patience. It was like $30. What's the name of the program, Ty? Also, Ty, the Boondocks. Because the weekend was a little bit more busy than I thought, I had to help Kirby with some Genshin stuff. I didn't get a chance to watch Boondocks, but like I'm gonna be at home on Thursday, so that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm probably just gonna watch Boondocks while I'm working on other things. Also, guys, to let you know, this month is going to be really busy for me. Not just because of the jobs, but also because I'm going to be doing. I'm entering the editing phase for two novels. One of them is a trip novel, the Cottage Isekai. So I'm entering the editing phase, and I'm also talking with the artist to see what we can do and get things set up on that side. Um, yeah, just talking with the artist to see what the budget is gonna have to be for this, and the birds are going crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna be happening for me this month. It's working on the two editings for the novels, which each of them take days. There might be also a third novel that I'll be editing this month as well, so it'll be pretty good. I might have like three releases in February if the third novel I'm working on gets done. Um, Anything else? Yeah, no, that'll be pretty much what I'm working on. So I'm probably gonna be really tired and cranky in 2 or 3 weeks. 'Cause that's usually what happens. Any other things here to say other than the excitement? Ah, yeah, no. When the trip novel comes out, like I'll let you guys know. This is gonna be a kind of scary moment because I don't know how much money it's gonna make back, and like for this one, I'm already gonna be spending like $500 plus on it. So this is gonna be a little bit stressful with the trip novel. Just fingers crossed that I get back at least the 500 and maybe get 100 more, but we'll have to see how that goes. Um, yeah, if the novel does well though, I'll let you guys know about it, because then I'll be like, okay, guys, so like it actually was pretty okay. And at which point I'm okay spreading it to you guys. Any other things to talk about before we get started? Um, Not that I can think of. Uh, you guys not having seen the video is unfortunate because then we can't talk. You don't know what I was really talking about. We'll have to just live with that. That was my fault. Um, I'm gonna see if I can show you guys one of the girls for one of the different novels, if you guys want. Like it's a character design kind of thing. Um, because I got one of them back. I don't know if she'll come in any novel officially, but if you guys want to see a character design, I can just kind of show you. Like she's super stripperific, but I am a fan of what I'm seeing so far with it. Yeah, just let me know if you want to see the art. It's just a sketch. It's not any colors, just like the line work. And the costume is super stripperific that we will probably refine later on. All right, let's see. Um, I just brought good. Let's see. Crash for Smash is now possible. I'm pretty sure nobody reads it, but those bros are insane. And the latest chapter of Dan Dan was so hype. I saw the chapter of Dan Dan Sarge. It was pretty cool. I was gonna pass up on Genius Prince, and thank you, Ty, for being cool. Tencent give back partial ownership of the company to Riot employees. Oh, okay. Hey Viz, first All Might was a bit more justifying official translations about the plan and how he considered the other villains. Agreed. Like the official translations made everything a lot more reasonable. I love how one of the pilots called out the heroes and All Might for such an optimistic plan. Finally, Sukachi, I question him. First off, does he mean a decent? Those words don't sit right. If society was decent, things would have never gotten this bad. Kayla, Tsukachi was really aggressive. And I pointed that out in the video as well. He was really aggressive, but I think he was made more aggressive to make Aizawa seem better. But he was very aggressive on that one. Like I got a little bit frustrated at that one because it's like, decide what you want to do with him. How many do you need to sell to get your 500? If we sell 90 books, we'll get to. Yeah, no, it has to be more than 90. Like I'm expecting to make back the money in 5 months. Um, it really depends. When I first released my first book for the romance crowd, I got 500. Like that first book was hard romance for women and all that kind of stuff, and that one cost me about 1,000 at that point, and I got back that 1,000 in about 2 months. So I had like 2 months of 500, which was good. So for this one, it'd need to sell like 93 copies, and then it'd have to have like 60,000 pages read, and that would be roughly enough to make it back. It'll sell over 10,000 in the first month. Oh god, random. That is the dream. Some people do have that. Some people in the genre do get 10,000 in a month. It'd be nice. I don't need 10,000 in a month. 10,000 in a year would be quite nice. Hey Drip, have you seen the infamous Crunchyroll censorship for? No, I have not. I have not been watching anime at all. Show me. I'm curious about your vision. Ah, thanks, Ty. I'll let you know in a second. You know what? I've been thinking about yours on Hero Academia, and I think my problem with the big themes and kids not anything is similar to Naruto. Oh, Ahmed, I would love to hear what else you have to say about that. Let's see. Rent a Girlfriend author actually shocked me the latest chapter, like they said they would. Didn't think I'd be thanking Mary for advancing the plot. Yeah, I read it too random, and I saw people talk about like, yeah, it's a tactical nuke that she just dropped. It was pretty hilarious. Um, Let me just see. I feel like I'm about to screw this up. Oh, I can just show an image. Oh no, that's gonna be annoying to kind of like have to look at. Wait, let me just see window capture. One second. I'm just gonna see if I can get the thing to work. Do 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 do. Oh, cool. Yeah, she's popped up. Let me show you. So, for this design here that you're about to see, what we've done is pretty much I've been looking. I studied 30 different covers. And the thing I really realize is just women, right? Like you need women if you're selling to men, and then you need stripperific women. So that's kind of what we went for here. So the hair, I'm actually using it from a character we had for a story I was doing way back when, just to show like how easy it is to get a following if you're doing a story about girls on Scribble Hub. So I used the hair from that character to just kind of model it here. Now, mind you, again, because of the sketch, it's kind of hard to see, but the hair actually came out pretty well here. And then for the costume, so the costume is super stripperific. I think this part right here, this should be boots, which is what I wanted. So hopefully, when the final line art comes back, it'll that's what the artist is thinking too. And it's just really hard because like it's like this is going to be a back and forth with the artist right now. Like this is the first stage. I told her I was pretty happy with everything here, but we still need to see. And the color palette is going to be red. I'm still kind of deciding. Like the eyes are going to be green. The description in the book is like as green as the Emerald Plains kind of thing. So green eyes. Probably a red here on the hair. Maybe some highlights. I'll have to see. Like I'm looking at another artist for the cover to see if we can get something that's genre appropriate. And then for the strips of cloth, it's probably going to be red, like she has a fire motif on it. And so in terms of like how we got to this design, I kind of let the artist go for it because, on any given day, I'm like, there's so many characters coming into these stories and I'm tired. I can't keep designing characters. So I just tell the artist to just do whatever she wants with some basic guidelines. And then she makes some designs. If I get inspiration, I'm like, all right, yeah, cool, cool, cool. And then we add in those extra inspiration bits. For this one, came out pretty perfect. What I gave her for reference was the girl from Guilty Crown. So if you look at her costume, you can kind of see the similarities. And then I picked Mordred from Fate. And so I told her like the parts of the costumes that I really enjoyed, and she actually did a really good job. So this little piece right here, oh, you guys can't see the cursor. One second. It's easier if you guys can see the cursor. Capture the cursor. Oh, god damn it. Oh yeah, no, you can see the cursor. So this little part right here, this actually comes from the Fate character. And so you can kind of see that she has the cloth that comes from there. If you look at Mordred's stripperific version, you would see this piece here. So that was actually really, really neat. Anything else here? Yeah, no, Mordred's pieces really are on the bottom half. She didn't put in the boob strap, which was maybe what I was like kind of thinking that she would do, but no. She also has this top piece on the neck, which I think was taken from Mordred as well. Both of them kind of have a top piece. And I think the Guilty Crown girl is Iori. And then these strips here. So Iori, if that is her name, this covers Iori's, I think, covers more of her body, but it leaves this part of the chest exposed. And then I think for this one, the girl went super sexy on it and left more of it to the imagination. Or not, no, sorry, left less of it to the imagination. Um, you know, is it pretty trashy? Yeah, by any like reasonable standards, it probably is. Is it marketable? Probably. It's probably going to be super marketable. Now, mind you, like the final cover with this character is probably going to be in the middle of battle kind of thing. So she'll have a sword out. She'll look pretty badass. I've seen the artists that can do the badass stuff, and their art's really good. So it'll be a pretty badass shot. So the badassness will kind of overwhelm the trashiness of it, and she won't be in a trashy pose, which is good. But actually, it's kind of hard. Like maybe if you're writing harem, maybe you do want the trashy pose. If you're specifically going for Western harem, if you're going for anime harem and that audience, then you're okay. Go like less trashy is the better way to go about it. It's just kind of hard. It really depends on which market you're going. A strategy that some people use when they're doing their books is that they have a different cover like every month. And so what that pretty much does is they switch to one cover, they advertise for that particular group for that month, then they switch to the, let's say, uh, the game RPG type story cover, which is more of the main male character and the main female character doing something cool on the cover. You get the game lit readers on that. If you're doing the anime readers, you just kind of switch things to like what a light novel cover usually looks like, which is the main character and the girl as well. So there's a lot of different ways to go about it. For this one, I don't have enough money now. Mind you, if this girl's project takes off, then I have no problem spending like another couple hundred to get a different cover with more stuff going on. Not the worst thing in terms of like the business sense of it. Any other big details here? Right, the arms. So the arms here, this is based off of the Guilty Crown Girl. I wasn't actually I wasn't actually expecting this to come in, but it looks pretty cool, and I already have I think I have a nice idea about how this could be factored into her powers in the future. So I'm actually pretty happy with the amount of detail that went into this. And of course, like I'm looking at her, and what I'm really looking at, I'm just happy because I think she's really hot. I think this might help sell some books. Now, what we really need to see, we got the cover. The summary is going to be really good. Now, what I'm going to be looking at once this book is out is I'm going to be looking at the pickup rate and see if it takes off. I'm hoping that I've done enough things with the actual quality of the story to be able to get a good takeoff rate for her. If we could get into like the top 10,000 of Amazon in the first month, that would be quite nice. So that's the dream here. And for those that don't know, on Amazon, you know, if you have like a few critical, like 1 star reviews, 1 star reviews don't matter when there's like 500 other reviews, right? But if you're starting out and you have those 1 star reviews and you have less than 100 reviews, those 1 star reviews are actually probably indicative of why you're not getting past 100 reviews. So it's actually really funny. The most critical reviews a lot of times are the ones who are giving you a little bit of an idea of what's going on with the book when you're in those low numbers. Of course, this changes once you get past to the 500. What's really interesting is that critical reviews matter more when you're unpopular, because there's not the deluge of people who really like popular things flooding in. So if you have a failing book, it means that those 1 star reviews have more credence to them. And I say failing, but like a failing book in this case still sells like, I don't know, 60 copies a month, right? So it's failing in terms of the ecosystem, relative to the ecosystem. So hopefully the actual story quality will be enough that not only will this girl sell the book, but she'll keep people coming back and we'll have a really great sell-through rate. That is the hope. Now, the only thing is with this story, I'm like 80,000 words in, and I don't know if it's actually going to be like an explicit story or if it's going to be not explicit. So I haven't decided. 80,000 words and no explicit content has come up yet. I might have to pivot over to non-explicit. And that's a little bit worrying because the Tripl-L book is already not explicit. and I'm not sure I'm comfortable putting all my eggs in one basket, that being not explicit. Because the explicitness will probably help the sell through rate. And this is a book where I would like to get more money than I would um, any kind of feelings of pride. Like, this is 100%. Well, I do like the story. I think the story is pretty all right. But this is, like, I'm thinking a lot about the business aspect to this. Like, I'm really hoping that this book is able to cover the costs for all the other books that might lose money. Fingers crossed. Any Hoosers, that was the quick rundown on her. I would like to show you guys other art pieces that we have, but like those ones will give away what the other book is, so I can't do that. Like, this one is going to be pretty easy to not be able to spot her. All right, cool. So I will just very quickly go back into your comments and just make sure I don't miss anything on this one. Is Sukachi quirkless, or he has a quirk? I realize that this man hasn't had any quirk reveal or profile about his quirk. I know his sister has a quirk, but does he? If he is quirkless, the whole decent side he stated would be even worse. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he does, but I don't think it's been revealed. I'm not too sure, Kayla. Like, I think we checked this a few weeks ago, but again, not too sure. In Naruto Part 1 was about the Shinobi's failings and seeing them through characters and Naruto unable to do anything. Shippuden was about what in the system caused it and how to fix it. Really? Like, the Shinobi system's failings is that the world sucks and people need to pay Shinobis to do stuff. But I feel like Hero Academia leans into it more. Recently learned that Demon Slayer novels have almost reached 4 million copies sold. Yes. Yes. I track these things for a good chunk of time, and yeah, they do. Do we know why Mami is doing what she does to the MC? I think she's just the worst. What's okay? Color palette, got that. Hair color and species. Yes, this one's gonna be a regular human. There's a few monster girls in the series, but it's gonna be a regular human. Let's see. They pay a license. I can't even get. Let's see. Also, the driver program is called Driver Easy. Just Google it. Okay, Driver Easy. Got you, Ty. Where's the lowly character? Lowly Cell. Not in the West. No. I like. So this is personally me. I'm never doing a lowly character. Like, the closest you'll probably ever get to me is doing lowly is probably a Goblin Girl. That's the closest you might ever get, and even then, I'm still kind of uncomfortable about it. Maybe also a dwarf girl, but I spent a lot of times looking for like really womanly dwarf women designs, and I found a few that I'm probably gonna stick with if I ever do any dwarf girls. Like, I really don't want to stick, like, lowly is just the worst. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there at all in any which way. God, man, no. I'd rather not. I'd rather not, Miguel. Was that Miguel that asked? I think it was. I think it was Miguel. But yeah, I'd rather not go there. And Sarge asked, anything metallic on her? Her kneecaps look like they are. Yeah, the kneecaps are metallic. I think like there might be some metal wiring. It depends on how detailed the art's gonna be. That's something that we fix on like the fourth or fifth kind of draft, to just kind of specify it. Also, it might be the other artist that specifies it. Let's see. Blame Japan Business, scenes uncensored stuff, or save for Blu-ray DVD. Yep, I like it. Mordred's stripper outfit is great. I like how it definitely gives off a high-class, trashy, noble woman feel. Oh yeah, I'll just, because Ty's talking about that, that character in particular, I do like explaining things in universe for my stories. For that character, the artist drew her very bold, but that's because Mordred was bold and had a very confident expression. The character herself that has that outfit is more of the shy type. She's very uncomfortable in the outfit, specifically because it makes her feel like a high-class, trashy noblewoman. And in the world of the book, the nobles there are like full-on abuses of power, so she doesn't actually want to be part of that grouping. The reason she wears the costume, though, is because it's like inherited, and it has like special connection to the powers. Like, the idea is the stronger she gets, the more filled out that costume becomes. So eventually she'll have a much more aggressive, or not aggressive, a much stronger version of that costume. But it's like sacred garments, and they're linked to her spiritual power or whatever. So that's kind of how it works. I just can't go into a book without justifying why everyone's wearing skimpy stuff. Like, for all my stories, I spend a good amount of time explaining how the defense system works, because I just can't get around putting them in skimpy outfits without explaining it. Guys and girls. Like, I can't accept a guy walking around half naked without explaining why a sword isn't going through his gut or something like that, right? So that's why I'm giving you all that explanation there. Kayla says looking good. I don't know why, but I feel this is tame. Most of the guy audience, not calling it, love bigger breasts and a more erotic look to them. Yeah, the artist for this one, she tends to like smaller breasts. I've also seen a lot of her art. Can't show you on the screen because it's very explicit. She does art for furries and all that kind of stuff. And she does like really extreme type monster art. But when it comes to just doing regular girls, she tends to like smaller chest sizes. So I didn't tell her anything to do about the chest. And honestly, for this kind of character, I think maybe it's better for her to have a smaller chest. But to combat that, big chests are important, especially for selling the book. But that'll be like the second main female character in like book two. When she has the cover, she can be the one to have the big tatas going all over the place. So that will be what we kind of do there. The small breasts for this one might just kind of help us be a little bit different. That might catch some eyes. Going to be 1,000 seller special cover. 1,000 is doable. Let's see. If anyone finds Tripl-L, please tell me. Got you, Kayla. Do you think we get the first major death to Black Clover during the fight against Lucifero? Also, the character for your book. Thanks, Chris. I had a thought about Black Clover. I'm pretty sure Black Clover is going to end in 2 years. If we don't get a final arc announcement after this arc is over, or like during this arc, I'll be very surprised. But I think Black Clover is gonna be going down in 2 years. As for a major character death, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe Yami, but like maybe Noel's brother. I'm not too sure. I can actually see many people getting out of this alive. I feel that Asta will be closer to death in this fight. If anyone dies, it's more likely towards Yami and William. We luckily have most on the battlefield. Yep, I'm leaning more towards Yami. Oh, you guys are actually all on Yami as well. I would argue he's going to have sword broken and be sent to the underworld. I agree with the broken sword. As far as I'm aware, we don't know if Sukachi has a quirk. In a page for it, he listed as having a lie detector. No, however, whether or not this made it into actual character has not been revealed. I think the whole rhetoric and she put in was that everything was built above other people's suffering. At least it was during Pain's arc. Yes. And then, there was like the whole cycle of revenge. Him dying meaning he gets sent to the underworld would make sense, to be honest, such that he gets stronger in there to beat Lucifero. And let's see, White Disperse. For instance, the page of Toga's early draft had her listed being able to copy quirks. However, this was not something she could do initially. Instead, became an upgrade she got later in the story rather than something she can do initially. Yes. Let's see. Madara is an extension of that. I think we'll meet Dwarf first and maybe Angels, but I don't think we'll see God until the battle with Lucifero. Okay, it's an RPG. Stat booster bikini for the win. You have me a Goblin Girl trip. When can I read it? I'll let you know, Ty, because you and me are a little bit different, Ty. Like, I wouldn't feel bad like you reading the books because I trust you, but I'll let you know. I'll let you know if it ever comes up. Anyway, speaking of shames, also guys, I'm looking into doing mods for Stardew Valley because I just had a good idea and I want to do it on Stardew Valley and I think it'll be easy to do. I'd really enjoy doing it. But speaking of shame, like hidden shames and all that kind of stuff, I do want to ask you because I was thinking about what to play today and I wasn't too sure. Also, White Despair, did I say hi to you? I hope you're having a good day, White Despair. Anyway, I wasn't sure what to do because I couldn't get anything working and we only have Stardew Valley right now that is working. And I was wondering, like, do you guys want to see me play a game that I made when I was much, much, much younger? Like, this was a game that I worked on over the course of a month. This is a game I worked on over the course of a month. And I did a calculation. I probably made it 10 years ago. And it was, much younger. But I do think it's finished. Because I think I remember posting it for the contest that it was being made for. And I'm like, this is before YouTube. So I 100% got destroyed in a review. And that killed me until, like, that was before I got used to YouTube destroying my self-esteem. But if you guys want to go through that, I can also explain like parts of what I was thinking back in that time. Oh, White Despair, you're having a good day? That's great. Val Buddy Do Galvin Girl. Let's see. Speaking of My Hero, Chigi is the only My Hero Academia rep in the CRAA. Oh, Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Okay. And Kayla says, yes, give it to us, Trip. Okay, but Kayla, you're very passionate. Okay, sure, why not? All right, cool. It'll be something different than Stardew Valley, so that'll be okay. Yeah, I'll bring it up, and we can keep chatting about Hero Academia. I figure we're gonna be chatting about Hero Academia a lot, so keep going with Hero Academia if you guys want. I don't particularly mind. Let me see if I can load it up. Oh, cool. Is it working? Let me just check here real quick. Yeah, it's working. Okay. So let me just remove Stardew Valley from here real quick. And I will I'll walk you through the creative process as I went into a lot of the comments I saw in regards to last Hero Academia chapter. Were quite funny to read. You have our attention with Monster Girls, says Random. That's great, Random. The Monster Girls for okay, so right now there's 3 books in production, but the Monster Girls for the one with the girl that we just saw, that one is that one. Oh, appreciate you, Ty. Okay, actually, guys, I'll be right back. I just need to shut up the birds because they're getting a little bit too loud. Okay, we're on. Let's see. I actually started reading Blue Lock yesterday, and it was really good. Binged it. It's a bit different to real life as footy fan, but I can respect it. Okay, gotcha, Ahmed. And hey, Sar. Angel plus Harpy go on. Okay, Random. The design is like they have the characters from Xenoblade Chronicles ones. You know the one that Melia is. So I'm taking a few design aspects of maybe wings on the head a little bit, but then they're otherwise more or less feathery. I'm not too sure on the feet, but it's kind of I'm trying to go for a different kind of monster girl, but this one looks a little bit more monstrous, so it'll definitely quiet down the naysayers that get upset with me because I use elves in one of my stories, and it's elves aren't monster girls, but it's for the Monster Girl Encyclopedia fans, they are. Anyway, so we're gonna play this game. So this game is called Wake. This is and yeah, White Despair. It was supposed to be up yesterday, but YouTube screwed up on that. So this game was made for a indie video game contest, an RPG contest, and I'll walk you through everything that I did and everything that I was thinking here. One thing to note is that I have never ever been good at the beginnings of anything. My beginnings are the worst. It is in full force here. Now, one thing that I learned after doing this game is I really should have I should have been more aware of what a player knows and not what I know. So after this game, my design philosophy changed to be more about accessibility. So just to make sure that oh, hey Skelly. So one thing I do want to just say here is yeah, this is a secret shame. This game is a big shame for me, but after getting the horrible review for this game, I stopped making games for a good chunk of years. And then the next game that I made ended up going to Comic-Con and ended up going to a conference because it was a much simpler game about a particular academic interpretation that was gamified, that me and 2 other people had gamified. Mostly me. It was pretty much me working on the majority of it. But whatever. Not don't need to say that part. But yeah, that's been that's how this game kind of changed my life, kind of thing. And of course, I'm talking about this, guys, but I'm good to talk about Hero Academia as well. Let's just make sure I don't miss anything. Can't wait for All Might to die by a heart attack because of all the suspense for his death being built up that much. Such a lame death. It'd be fun to see reactions on Twitter and fandom reactions to it. At this point, if Horikoshi just says yo, All Might's not dying, I'm all right. I'm not giving up on seeing Class 1A before the final fight trip. I think you're going to see them before the final fight. They ruined the hottest monster character in Dota. They gave her a human form. Oh, okay. I like how even the hero in the monster development department calls out the flaws in the villain's monster designs. She was so hot and they ruined her. Good to know. Which one is it, Skell? The elves and monster are basically succubus going by the lore. Regular elves just don't sell like they used to. It's all about dark elf strip. I know, and I'm glad that you pointed out that they're succubus, because of course you would, because you are an aficionado. Yeah, no, it is about dark elves, but like dark elves are the same as elves, but Tolkien. I still look back at some of my written from back then and still cringe at the things I wrote. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm gonna cringe at the things I wrote because I'm gonna be looking at it. I'm gonna be thinking like, yeah, I know what I was trying to do there, but maybe my words weren't the best. Winter Wyvern. Okay, gotcha, Skull. Let's see. I actually went back to Attack on Titan Reddit and its offshoot Titanfolk. The level of hatred for the ending is still in full effect. Nice. Yeah, I made my peace with it too and moved on. I mean, like honestly, Aaron was hilarious. Aaron, I think, worked. It's just everyone else had the wrong interpretation of the guy. Okay. I don't think I should spoil what the story was for the game, so I'll just kind of walk through it. Now, the beginning dialogue that you're going to see here, I did design it to be obtuse, and I did design it to be strange, so that you can't really figure out what's going on at the beginning here. Just because it was a short game, so I kind of wanted a little bit of mystery. Now, the big thing here, as this was my first completed game on RPG Maker, the big thing here was really, was the mystery too much? Was it too much? I'm not too sure because I did not finish reading that horrible review. And I don't remember. It's like 10 years ago. So I'll just read through this. Our wish. We could have made the world into a paradise that it should have been. So this is just, when you read that, you should be thinking like, okay, so this is like some kind of world level plot or like something about a dream or an ideal. Okay, so I have to read this. Faint stars seeking the path to paradise, won't you wake from your slumber? Stars fallen from their sky, will you not rise again? Now, you'll also notice, actually, I can stop this. And I think the music's playing in the background. I don't think it's copyright. One thing I will let you guys know here is I was getting the timing in RPG Maker is actually very hard. It's hard to time the pictures as they go on the screen. So one problem here is that definitely I should have probably did some Q&A on this one and change the timing of the words as they appear. But that is such a, like, I'm not very good at timing issues, and this is something that usually gets fixed at the end. So let's get back into this. Stars whose sacrifice created a beckoning respite. Is it not time to continue your work? So all this stuff about the stars is irrelevant to the rest of the game. Okay. Stars who fell into despair. Is it not time to rise? And dearest stars, hear my call. Is now not the time to reach for your new sky? There's a few like design issues here, but again, I was just trying to do my best to get something different made. This isn't like the prettiest kind of eventing. Oh, hand in hand, do they not color your light? And are they not its fuel? Will you shy away? So rise, shine the way, light the path for all those who came before and all those who will follow. Built from your trials and tribulations to your most joys of occasions, paradise is one of your own making. So the entirety of that blurb there is just to kind of get people in the mindset of what you're going to be encountering here. And then this is a boss battle encounter that we're doing a special battle here. Oh, hey, Jason. So let me just go back here. With My Hero, let's hope it's competent and doesn't split its fan base like AOT. I don't think it will. Master Duel is already available, but the servers aren't up yet. Oh, okay. I liked Attack on Titan ending. Like, I can understand what people don't like, but I can appreciate the intent and meaning of the original one. I think so as well. So I don't think it was executed the best. I agree. I saw a theory online that Hero's plan might be to use Kurogiri to isolate the villains, similar to how Kurogiri was used to split up the students back during USJ. I'm actually hoping for that as well, because I think that would be really cool, and it'd be a nice parallel to that, and that makes a lot of sense. Dark Elves just feel exotic, and with D&D, the whole female dominant aspect just spread all over. Even in Monster Guns, Dark Elves keep men as slaves. The West really influenced monster girls. To be fair, Ty, like a lot of those girls keep men as slaves. So do you think AOT will have an anime original ending because of how most fans hate the ending and maybe go for something better? I don't know, Chris. I think like Isayama did such a big thing when he had Eren, Mikasa, and Armin sitting in a movie theater making comments about it. I think that's such an important I think he's just gonna say like, well, you guys have to accept the ending the way it is. This is the ending of the story. So I think he might stick on it. The music really good. The dialogue for the stars, the words showing was like a slideshow. And yeah, Kayla, it was like a slideshow. So one of the issues with RPG Maker for me was like I'm not very artistic, so I don't know how to make those things that other people make that's so pretty. So I was just trying to do my best. Like actually for the engine, that was really hard to do, and I spent a lot of time getting those words to pop up on the screen the way they did. Like all those words that you saw, for the one with the stars, those were all image files. So I had the image files coming in and out because I was trying to make it pretty, but not the best at executing on artistic aspects like that. Okay, Trip, I heard of those Arceus leads. I feel tempted, but I do want to feel surprised to some extent. Animamus, I've been looking around. I have yet to find them, so I don't know if there's something that came up today because I was busy working. But I will check it out later and maybe tell you tomorrow. That's forever ago, and they kind of sort of undid it. Let's see. It seems that a lot of people online weren't paying attention when reading. A lot of people are saying that the hero's plan is to separate, and that if they think they can beat them by simply separating them, then they are idiots. Like they're, wait, but the heroes haven't even said what their plan is. Like to quote Ragdoll, all she said was, "What are the key points?" And the key point is, first, we need to separate them. After that, we can do plan A or plan B, but both plans require them to be separated. So like in the video, I said like plan 0. There's a plan 0, and that's separating them. I mean, if they want to do that, they go ahead for it. I'm in one part. I'm worried about the AOT ending in the anime, but I'm most excited to see people reacting to seeing Eren as the loser he is. Me too, man. All right, let's see. And my matchups, I actually don't know about my matchups. I don't know how this would go down. Oh yeah, White Sparrow, exactly. It's a prerequisite. To be fair, like I didn't catch that on my first read either. It was when I was doing the video that I saw like, oh wait, plan A and plan B come after the separation. So you've explained nothing to us actually, which is, you know, that's par for the course. Anyway, so one thing I like doing when I'm making RPG Maker games, I like to redo the battle system. I like to have weird skills. So that's what we're about to see here on this sequence. I like weird skills. So would I like a tutorial? Yes, because I forgot what weird skills I put in here. Okay, so for many enemies, reducing their HP to 0 is impossible. The Walker, that's the main character, has skills that match these icons. Thankfully, the Walker is a man of many non-violent skills. Most enemies will have special icons below their names. Use of these skills is the key to victory. It took so much programming to get this to work. But I'm happy I was able to get it to work. The battle system was pretty alright. The battle system, I wanted everything to be kind of like a puzzle. So that's how these skills end up working. Now mind you, very convoluted, but personally I like convolution in my video games. Okay, so let's see if I can get this working. So I go into the Walker. So the skills that he had at the very beginning, there's quite a lot. There was revoke damage. Oh, and then the flavor text. The flavor text I had made it just so that you could get some of the sense of the character. So damage for enemies will be voided or significantly reduced. Words when spoken carry a heavier weight. Best used on those who would listen. So that's negotiation. Memoria pull. No, not that one. So we unveil. Now the other issue here is... Oh, what is this? Huh. I do not remember what that skill is. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Alright. So there we go. So we're going to use Unveil because the icons kind of match on it. And again, for anyone that's joining us, I'm going through a video game I once made. So we're going for Unveil. Alright, cool. So we saw a -1 turn show up here. And it looks like we still have like 8 turns of Unveil happening. So until Oh, sorry, 8 turns of Veil. So until Veil comes off, we can't really stop her from. We can't actually hurt her. So the general mechanic here was pretty much you weren't fighting the HP, you were fighting the status effects. And the status effect state itself would go down naturally over time. Because it was like a status effect just like poison or something like that, or sleep. Okay, so there we go. We lost the state. And we just have to do one last unveiling. And then it revealed that the character that we were fighting was Leith. So this is one where if you knew what Leith was, you'd have a pretty good idea of what was going on in the game. Anyway. Let me just go in through here. I want to make sure I don't miss any comments. People just saw split. Let's see. I know they included Ragdoll because All For One has her, but is it necessary to have her? I doubt there'd be many weak points about her quirk that what she couldn't point out. The reality, yeah. I mean, we'll have to see if there's something important there. The reality is that we actually haven't been given a single detail about the hero plan. Exactly, we haven't. My dad made it to chapter 318. He was asking me what I thought of Dobby, but I couldn't tell him since he thinks Dobby is so cool. And All For One is such an intelligent. I honestly couldn't tell him how I felt about him since you and White the Spirit opened my eyes to the greatness of Dobby and the Demon Lord Potato. You know the Peacemaker tie? I didn't say anything because I wasn't sure. I love it, man. I've watched the opening like 50 times so far. I love it. I really enjoyed it. I have nothing bad to say about it, except maybe like it feels like, does it feel like the exact same Peacemaker from Suicide Squad? But it's like whatever. I'm really enjoying it. Also enjoying season 2 of Physics Connect. I do like how they lightly bring up 2 secrets in the main group without forcing it out. Okay, I recognize this music. Takes me back to my childhood. The music is loud. Oh, is it? That's too bad. I'm already at minus 33. Anyway. At this point, we'll just use revoke damage. And, so now good old Leith here can be negotiated with because of the icons. So we're going to try negotiating. And we've lost damage rejection, but that's okay. We just needed damage rejection for a little bit. Negotiation guard down. So we can now negotiate. Oh, okay. So she drew a contract. Now, like, one of the unfortunate things is that the battle system, I wasn't able to change the programming. Oh, she likes us. I wasn't able to change the program in the battle system, so it's very hard to actually stop those messages. Okay, and we now move to the next segment. We are in the drifting town. So if you look at it, this town is a mess. Welcome to the town. All the houses seem to be closed. It seems a shop has opened its doors. Okay, cool. Oh, this is the save point. Nice. So, one thing I will tell you is that I had about a month to work on this, and I 100% ran out of time in the last 3 days, so I had to slap together an ending out of nowhere. So we are going to be seeing that kind of unfold here, unfortunately. Hopefully we made enough. Alright, let's see. I like how they designed the magnets of the villains All Might use on the whiteboard. Me too. Haven't heard this song in ages. Okay, which animes are you watching this season? I'm watching Dolls Frontline, Fantasy Bishojo, Genius, Prince, Princess Connect, AOT, My Dress Up Darling, and Long Runs, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, Miguel, not that much. I don't have that much time. I'm just watching the crest one, like the sage with like the weakest crest or whatever. I don't remember what it's called. And then I plan to watch Addy Footage at some point. Peacemaker has the best opening of any series I've seen live action, but can't get behind a show when everyone is talking to some imaginary main character. Wait, but can't get behind a show when everyone is talking to some imaginary main character. Wait, Ty, what do you mean? But can get behind a show when everyone is talking to some imaginary main character? Let's see, have you seen the Pokemon Legends League? Chris, Animimus told me about it, but I haven't seen them. I came home, I did stuff, and then I went directly to YouTube to do the stream. The manga is making it sound like the old All For One is going to have to fight as well. Who gets the leftovers? I think it's, I don't know, man. Like, actually, Like maybe some of the top 10 heroes do stuff and then maybe some of the kids do stuff later on. I feel like people like Dobby, Toga, Spinner, those guys are probably going to have to fight they're probably going to have to fight with the class A kids, but otherwise kind of hard to say. Anyway, we got a door open, so let's just go over there. Oh wait, so we're at the Oasis town branch. So let's talk to this guy. So this person is saying, "Hey there, boss man, thanks for stopping by. Lo and behold, welcome to the Oasis." He's very obnoxious. Welcome to the Oasis town branch. Oh, the audio for this was pretty alright too. What can you find here, you may ask? Information, and it ain't usually free. Money gets a lot of gears moving in this town. Time is money, but the money is your LP. Boss man, have you opened up and assessed it yet? These points right here do talking and the walking, but be careful. If you find yourself reaching zero in some hole, a turn will pass. Oh, that's a grammar issue. And with it goes a piece of the town. In this town, its time is your LP. Okay, that's pretty much what I feel I can give you as a first-time bonus. Sorry for taking up so much of your minutes, but hey, it's not like you could go anywhere else. Actually, how are we doing on time? Oh, it's not so bad. I'll tell you one more thing on the house. There's a lot of forces that have got a stake in this town, and someone's gone stepping on their toes. They don't like it. They have their agents holding on to something that belongs to the people you're looking for. Maybe it would be a good idea to take back what they're holding before you go confronting your guys. It could be a nice little present and make life easier on you. But hey, what do I know? Phew, okay, you're not getting any more out of me without paying. Anyway, don't worry, I'm the information broker. I'm paid to talk a lot. Actually, I'm the most talkative guy in this town. So yeah, boss man, if there's anything you want to know, the subjects are to your right, and maybe we can work out a deal. Cool. Why spend your LP here when you can just use your time warping powers? Well, karma. Oh, right, because there's time warping powers. Right. Alright. Let me just... Why are the birds so loud? 1 second. Okay, we're back. I had to turn off the lights because the birds are too loud. And now this looks even more bright. There we go. That's a little bit better. Is the music getting louder? Is it just... Oh no, yeah, the music's designed to get louder. It was supposed to be creepy Kayla, so that's why it gets louder. Let's see. Let's see, the mug is making it sound like, oh, let's see, dude, let's be honest, the potato may be on life support, but he can, okay, actually, I'm trying to turn down the music, but it's actually getting louder. Potato might be on life support, but he can still destroy anyone that comes to him. Yep, it's a John Cena note. You know that he can't see me thing he does. It's mentioned in everything he does. Yeah, Ty, I don't follow John Cena like that. Actually, something weird's happening to the webcam here. 1 second, guys. There we go. Yeah, actually the webcam's still pretty bad. Let me see if I can fix this. Okay, it'll have to do. The webcam's not the best, but it'll have to do. Anyway, let's see. The way Hody is framing it is the big fights are all for one, Shigi and Dobby. Probably Toga as well. Toga's gonna be a big fight because you know he's made it. The big fights are probably gonna be Skeptic, the high-end Nomus, Toga, Dobby, and Shigaraki, and then maybe Spinner as a Screw You All Might. I assume the backer will lead a group against All for One in a parallel to how the second user of One for All led a resistance against All for One. Now see, the problem with that is, like, honestly, no pro hero is gonna put Bakugo out there and gonna let Bakugo actually control a task force. Like, Bakugo shows up there only if they're out of options or everyone else is busy. Like, Bakugo is not leading anything formally. He probably leads after other failures have happened. Let's see. My dress up had everybody acting up for the latest episode. Oh, okay. Pokemon's Japanese YouTube channel a few minutes posted a 360 degrees of walking Hisui. Oh, okay. Indeed. Let's see. The music getting loud. Okay, got that. I know they dropped the Beedoo video. So if Eddie rewinds the Pussycat Girl that had the Surge quirk, will she get her quirk back if Eddie rewinded to a point where she had her quirk? Or do you think it will not work at all and quirk back? I think she should get it back. I think that rewind should allow her to get it back, but I don't know how the author is going to make an excuse for it. Anybody seen the latest Boba Fett episode? Everyone online calling it a Power Rangers episode. I forget what I was watching for a moment. No, did not. Let's see. I think I'll avoid the Pokemon leaks. I'm already doing my best avoiding Spider-Man leaks. Yeah, go for it. The Razer Hero Pro is on sale for if you're looking into upgrade. Nah, man, I just recently upgraded. I'm not upgrading anymore. On how Eri could rewind, but that's pretty cool. A lizard who lost his tail and it got back while also leaving the original set. I would say that she can give Ragdoll back her quirk. I would agree with that as well. Skeptic. He's gonna be a big fight because it's when I say Skeptic, I pretty much mean Skeptic plus everyone else in the Paranormal Liberation front, and he's probably gonna be he's probably gonna be something for someone. I skipped your comment, Kayla. Is it the music is asserting its dominance on me? Yeah, actually that makes a lot of sense for that character. Oh, there we go. That's much better. Back to his place, but rather he takes a man when the situation starts to go bad, just like how he was ordering around Endeavor and Shoto back during the fight. I agree with that. I fully agree that that is what would happen. Alright. There we go. Looking for info. What's at the end of the red line? Willing Pools. The info's worth 4 LP. The walker currently has 100 LP. So at LP, this is probably one of those spots where I should have explained it. LP is this feature that you see right over here. So what I did here was that I tied a game stat to plot progression. So the idea was you didn't want to run out of your LP, and this was, I believe, was it used up anywhere else? I think it was. Actually, I can't find anywhere else that it was used up in. So, yeah, that must have been how I programmed it to try and keep track of it. Anyway, there's nothing else here that we really need to look at. He just wants to give us information. We'll buy the information just to see how it goes. Willing Pools is the fiery place. Expect to encounter shades that use fire skills. There's a couple of things that would do you well in the Willing Pools. I highly recommend taking the gifts Magic Walk, and Bull Rush, and also a cool demeanor. Okay, that's all you're getting out of me, bro master. There's a bit more info I have, but it's going to cost you. Okay, progress menu has been updated. So we have progress here. It has a fire theme. Enemies use fire attacks. The gifts Magic Walk and Bull Rush are useful. So now the question is, how the heck do we get those gifts? Oh well. I don't know where to get those gifts from. A house has opened. Follow the red line. Oh, excellent. So now we can just continue following this. Let's see. Even Tamura comments on the last episode. It hurts to watch this happen. What are you talking about, Sar? Let's see. Sar. That's Sar. And then Chris, will we see Gentle again? I'm hoping we see Gentle again. The most common theory I've seen is that Genus will be in command of the force that faces All for One. Rematch after their encounter at Kamino. And then at some point, Bako has taken command of the group. Okay. Endeavor should just try ignoring Dobby and calling him a failure. I say emotional roasting him would have just have him kill himself like it almost did when he was in the forest. How Labrava and Skeptic face off in a hacker battle. I really hope Labrava is the reason that Skeptic failed once, man. That's all I'm really hoping for. People buy Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind or Interim Mastery for Switch will receive an Advent Red Keyblade. Oh, okay. The latest One Punch Man chapter has some interesting content in it. Okay, Boba Fett, that's the actor who plays Boba. Oh, okay, okay. Interesting. Alright, we continue moving. Oh, neat. So there's a mist effect. That wasn't too hard to program. The mist effects come in in RPG Maker without any big problem. All right, cool. So again, the informant character told us about how if we lose in one of these areas, the door refuses to open. That the more the town gets lost away, and that was a mechanic that I did have going on here. I wanted the town to be destroyed the more you failed. So that's how we did it. We just had those black panels show up on the field. Okay, so now we're in Willing Pools. Oh, and we can restore HP. That's pretty cool. A lot of this, I'm just also being reminded of how I designed the game to work. So here, like, there was a few things I tried to do to be creative. If you look at the left side of the screen, you can see that there's that house buried. That was a custom asset. It was just to kind of give this place a cooler feel. Anyway, let's talk to this guy. I can walk on clouds too. That glowing spot there, that's a way to fly using it. Oh, there's a way to fly using it. I just need to know how. If I knew, I could have walked away. I could walk away. So let's see this. There seems to be a use magic walk. Do we actually have magic walk? Thing is, I don't know how to get these skills. So let's see if I programmed it to not let me use it. Oh, it doesn't have the required skill. Okay, so I don't have the skill. I need to check if there's a glitch happening. Does it feel weird to play a game you created? No, not really. I've forgotten it so much. But of course, guys, if you guys would rather not see this, just let me know and we can go to Stardew Valley. Like, I'm just trying to, you know, I think it's different content than usual. Oh, right. I gave my, that was a developer shortcut just to get there faster. But yeah, if you guys enjoy any kind of insights here, just let me know. I'm just doing this to see if, because you know, it's you can see what exactly my creative process was way back when. Anyway, let's see about that. Oh, and otherwise, there's no one else talking. Now, oh, here we go. Finally, I was wondering. Okay, so this is where the skills are. So the salesman said, hello, welcome to my shop. I hope you might find something you like, yes? Or, but if you want something, you will need to give me your LP, just business. All things end up in this shop. I'm sure you'll find something you like. So this is where you would buy the skills from. Authority, recently found it. If you would like, it's 10 LP. Nope. Lumen Initiative. I wonder if I programmed all of these, actually. Phoenix Siphon, no. Iron Body, no. Actually, I do wonder if I programmed... Unfettered Palm. It has used it outside the battle. I'll buy it. Where's Airwalk? Kelva Hammer. No. Ooh, Unlocking Threader. Oof, no. I don't think there is Airwalk. Oh, Magic Walk. Okay, there it is. So we'll buy Magic Walk. And probably Bull Rush as well. This is Bull Rush. Great. So I think those are all programmed. Oh, okay, good. I thought it would be fun to play it just so you guys could see. What I really want you guys to see is how I do my dialogue, because I don't think I've changed that much. Actually, I think I'm a little bit better. But it's been 10 years. You can see how I did my dialogue, and then you can also see the failings, like the bad ideas you shouldn't have if you were making a game. That's kind of the idea here. Let's see. So your thoughts on the devil fruit? Well, you got me what we're talking about. I would see some people think it's Zunisha or like Tama fruit because she can control animals, or maybe use on Zunisha because he's sent to walk for nearly 1,000 years. I think it's Zunisha, but I wonder if that's just like I do wonder if that's the intentional misdirect. And yeah, Anime Miss. So for the people that missed it, this is a game I made in 1 month for a contest, and I got a terrible review. It destroyed me. This was before I was on YouTube, so I wasn't used to being destroyed in the comments. Really in-depth review. They hated it, and I never made a game again until I made a game that went to Comic-Con, and it was like for a research project. Alright, so we got Magic Walk. Oh, good God. Shit. Alright, so this is one of those things I should have 100% explained to people. You can equip skills. So of course, what happened here was that I ran out of time and I didn't put in the tutorial. I think I even designed the tutorial image. So that is my fault. I should have been a little bit carefuler with that. Let me just... Yeah, no, I have them there. They are definitely there. I wonder where I have to go to change the equipment. I think it's here. Right, okay. So, probably should have been a little bit more careful on that one. So we'll put on the 3 things that we equipped. Oh, thanks, Animamus. Alright, we move on. Any predictions for My Hero Academia? Well, Kayla, my hopes are that we see the story of how Shinzo became a hero and how Class 1B became a hero. I'm pretty much hoping that we see, I'm hoping that we see 1B and Shinzo in the next chapter. Okay, so we're gonna use Magic Walk. Okay, cool. So, oh god, 4 MP was expended. So Magic Walk, what it just did was it let us traverse the bottom area. So I thought this would be pretty cool because I thought, you know, for people that were good at the game, they could travel to these other spots and have a fun time exploring. So let's see what we actually have in front of us here. I think this is going to be a boss fight. The Shade stands guard. Okay, so here we have attack and we have use a skill. So depending on the skill that you used, you could sometimes make a fight easier. That was the idea here. Like, I could try and go in with negotiation, but that might not be worthwhile. Now, in terms of the UI, a big problem here is that, like, unless you memorize what exactly these skills were, you're not going to know how to figure this out, which is unfortunate. So, this is one of those issues where I couldn't program around it, because this is just the default RPG Maker layout. So, if I was able to program at that moment in time, I probably would have had it so that the description of the skills came up above. But again, this is an issue where didn't know how to program, and I had to kind of just... Oh, shit. Well, that doesn't help. We're probably going to die. He's not made to be going up against these guys. So, best use on enemies hiding memories or memories themselves. This is going to be a problem. So, the main character has the power Evict. And what that could do is that it could just remove enemies from here. We could probably use that. But we'll probably use Lumen Extrication. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, never mind. Oh no, they're taking out my LP. Shit. Shit. Shit, monkeys. So, you might have noticed that there was that little screen there. Oh, we took him out. Holy fuck. Okay. What did I do here? This is incredible. Oh no, this is not player friendly. I should not have gone into the fight the way I did. The destruction of the world might... A glimpse. Certain enemies will be debuffed. The destruction of the world might hasten. Oh, presence. So this skill, what it does is it's super powerful, but the consequence was that the rest of the world would get destroyed for using it. And the idea in the story was like, yeah, no, he's not supposed to be here. But Leith did you a favor when you negotiated with her. Anyway, there was a battle system that was in here that when you use a skill, the words pop up on the side and you can modify what kind of target the skill does. And that was... I forgot about it. This thing does require quite a bit of reflexes. I'll figure this out in a second. Okay, Fatima, I am and have been for that officially 19. Oh, nice, Fizz. Happy birthday. There's going to be a lot of this is how we're going to become great hero chapter. I hope so. Me wanting to see Class 1A while the story continues to Class 1B. Had to drop another manga. Okay, the Yuzakura family was a nice and funny chapter this week. I agree, Chris. I really enjoyed it. I'm still doing my bookmarks. And okay, great. So let's figure this out again. I guess I'll just use Lumen Extrication again. It worked the first time. And we use area of effect. So Shrouded Fear was the thing causing us issues. And Last Light. When the tiniest light will still shine, the walker's LP certain skills become stronger. Okay, Evict. So we can't use Evict anymore. And LP is... This was not a good fight. Do I have any other? So Chaining. So Fear Incarnate, Burning Invitation. So that was the fear that this person had. Good luck against your own creation, Trip. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Kayla. See ya, Kayla. I don't know how to beat this thing, actually. Now I know why the review is terrible. I'm pretty sure back when I was playing it, I knew what I was doing. Nope, no aspects, no fragments. Ah, whatever. Lumen extrication. What can possibly go wrong? Ah, excellent. The walker's run out of LP. He's returned to town. Oh well, that's probably not going to be good. It is now turn 1. Areas have been destroyed. How did I program that? That actually seems relatively complex. Ah, yeah. There's definitely some areas being destroyed here. Well. Well, some areas were destroyed, but we can continue going. I probably should have used something else to just beat it up. Oh, and yep, there's some areas being destroyed. Well, at least we get to see the area destruction mechanic. We'll just do this game the way it should have been played. So, they're there. They're still there watching us. They're ground, the Golden Guard. They're ground, the Golden Guard. So the idea with these people is that they're not, you know, they're like leftovers kind of thing. The lady that lives here is always crying. I think she lost her teddy bear somewhere. Losing something isn't fun. I hope she finds it soon, says the child. There's a wall here, isn't there? Isn't there? I'm so tired. I just need a moment to rest. The wall's right here. Nothing will happen. There's a wall right here. So yeah, one of the big ideas here is that all these people are kind of dead. That's why they're kind of repeating like this. Some of the people here are really scary, but they never come here. If you see them, Mr. Run, they won't chase you. Alright, let's continue moving on. Is it safe to say Ranguku is Bimbo? No, she's too much of a hurt girl. Oh, the golden man stands resolute. Push him aside? Yes. So this is... Oh, there was a ghost there. So we go down here. So that worked because we had the field skill. Oh, was watching Avatar Manzuko has the best redemption story, but I got a question for you. You rather go on a date with Azula or Jinx from Arcane? You can't run from the date. Oh, Azula. I'm going with Azula 100% of the way. Anyway, we're in the bottom area. So that was one thing. For people that bought all those skills, they'd be able to explore a little bit more. Oh, found Golden's security. So let's see. Was that anything important? Oh, the defense and magic defense is buffed for 5 turns. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I can regain LP. I didn't know I can do that. Oh, lasting riches. Found some more. I'm not sure if I actually programmed anything for them to do. Yeah, there's nothing else here. So there's LP to pick up here. And yeah, Ty, man, I 100% go for Azula with those options. So, let me just see. Used for certain skills. Oh, okay, I wonder what skill I programmed for that. Okay, so I believe there is a glitch occurring here, but we'll just go through here. So there was a mirage there, and now we know that LP can be restored if we're careful. Oh, Light Lance. But it's too late. We've lost that area because I failed at the game, so we can no longer access that point. Oh, and there was a treasure chest there too, so that was probably a bad move on my part. Should have been careful. Do. So let's try going this way. Did I go this way already? Yeah, no, so this is the area here. So I was able to go underneath this this tent right here. This is actually relatively hard to program because on RPG Maker there's only one layer, and the one layer is pretty much everything that you can interact with. So the trick here was that the tent that you can see right here, that tent is actually an image that I overlaid on top of everything else. And then there was some trickery that happened when you cross this loading line right here that makes this actually appear for real. Yeah, it required quite a little bit of effort. Oh, and there's a mirror here. Where guys, where are you? Did it work? And then the mirror breaks. I was also kind of like experimenting, going for a horror kind of aesthetic there, but not the best. It's funny when the creator has a hard time with his game. Well, screw you, Tai. But yeah, no, it's been a while. So the shade stands guard. I wonder if I can just evict it. Should the walker really evict this shade? Yeah. Alright, we got it. I can only use it 6 more times. So what is here? Oh, hello. I lived a lot of lives. Sometimes I was an epic hero and sometimes I was a drunkard. But hey, all those iterations are still me. To shun them would be a waste, wouldn't it? Okay, so this is actually a little bit of a joke. Because this was, I was trying to be meta on this one. So in RPG Maker XP, this is the default character. So sometimes he was an epic hero because there are some RPG Maker games where he is the star of it. And sometimes I was a drunkard because it's a bit of a joke to use him as the default main character because that's the RPG Maker default character. Was there any benefit to actually interacting with him? Yeah, you get a heroic fragment. The walker was given new fragment skills. So, if I just very quickly check. Legendary heroes have come to aid the walker, empower them. Okay, so the story with that is, for those that weren't following, I pretty much just found a character that's appeared in other RPG Maker games, and he gave me a fragment that lets us get help from the other heroes of RPG Maker games. So actually what had happened here was that I took time to go and contact the people that made really good RPG Maker games, and I asked them like, hey guys, can I use your characters here for the game just real quick, because this was my first RPG Maker game and I wanted to at least celebrate the people that inspired me. So I found them, talked to them, and I added some of their characters into the game. I'm not sure if I actually programmed it all the way through, but that was actually a relatively fun part of the whole thing. Now, I'm not sure. Oh no, there it is. So we got Victorious Slash and Gale Storm. So those are actually abilities that come specifically into RPG Maker. They were the basic abilities, and then I just kind of repurposed them for this particular game. They also have item costs. So one of the big things about the game was it was resource management. I do kind of wish it could have been more elegant. Had I been able to program things more, I would have had much better UI for this, but if I could program, I wouldn't be using RPG Maker. At least at the time. As for the reason I dropped the manga was a character plus, I found out the author who was all, and I should have paid more attention to that part. Okay. Favorite RPG growing up with Dragon Quest 9 for DS. Your play had a good story for the value. No, I didn't. Alright. So we continue moving on. Okay, cool. So there you see that everything changed. I do want to use Magic Walk because I want to see what I programmed in this tent. The idea is anything that's in this version is what that reviewer would have seen. So it should have been finished. So we're inside the tent. Shirtless informant. Excellent. Hey, what? You're questioning the tent floating midair? This is where you're drawing the line? I'm kidding. I know that you know what the town is like. No point questioning things. I'm glad I have the freedom to do this much. Anyway, welcome to the Oasis. Who gathers here? The type of guys you have to find. This is just a nice spot to chill. Who knows? Maybe we'll have something going on once you collect all your guys. Also, I got something for you. Think of it as thanks. So we found Cero Mundo. Cero Mundo. Switches certain debuffs and buffs between the walker and the target. Oh, this is for a skill. Yeah. So the door is open now, huh? I could go, but I'm sure those two are going to be up to something. Yeah, I'll just stay here. Okay, great. So that's just a part of the story. I don't think that'll be relevant for the playthrough. Let's see, if they remake Dragon Quest, I'll definitely get a Switch. Might beat Bo. Oh, nice tie. The author is the one who did Akame ga Kill. Oh, okay, what was the name of the series, Gohan? Will Riot be more creative with their champion design since Tenet gave up some of the ownerships? Don't know. I feel like they're creative now. It'll just be like less censored, but even then, I don't think it'll change all that much. So we gotta find the Shade Stand's guard, so let's fight it. So it's holding on to a memory that we just saw there. It would be really wonderful if we could actually just see more of it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's see. So, Marichi's Perception. I think Marichi is the name of a god. I think I looked up the names of gods for this, so I think that's the name of god. Oh, Mato, say hey, no slave. Oh, yeah, okay, Gohan. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I think I just read that recently, too. Alright, let's see. Do we have any skills? Do we have any chaining? Yeah, we do. So deals like best used on memories, deal Memoria damage, memory state turned or added upon. Rest deals light damage useful for chaining. Memoria rip deals... I think I can rob this. I think that's the same skill. Yeah, okay, I can do it. So you just saw 3 turns pop up. That's because it is it's holding on to a memory. So that's why we are fighting it like this. Memoria shock, best used on memories, no. Research, damage to all enemies, nope. Rest, useful for chaining. Oh, damn it, I couldn't get the Q up. Let me try again. So chaining skill, rest. I'm gonna rest that memory out of him. That's it, that's all we got. Do. So Memoria pull. Can't use Memoria pull yet. So we'll just go in. Actually, let's try fragments. No. We'll just go into chain. Okay, cool. Oh, Jesus Christ. Huh. Well, what happened just now was that Finn got even more stacked by adding data lab to the lineup. Oh, okay, that's cool. So you drop it because the character death is off screen. Anyway, what happened just now in the game was that we pulled out the memory, and they're really angry about pulling out the memory, so we have to take the memory back. So for this, we don't actually have to spend time fighting. We just need to get this memory away from him. So we will go to chaining, and we really need to take away the memory. Rest. So we'll probably just try and pull this thing out. Oh no, there's no chaining. Let's see. Since I know where this is going. Okay, let's see. I hope my on Netflix Uncensored. I didn't know you guys were into that slave series. We just gotta get this memory away from him. I am taking a lot of damage. Oh, this is the worst. Oh, yeah, okay, all foes. Ah, excellent. I think we're gonna die. Shit. We got ousted. Okay. Ty, this is your fault. Well, this is my fault for not balancing the game. Alright. That's my fault for not balancing the game. I should have saved. Well, the good thing is now, like, the destruction's been averted. Okay, they mostly did it to give the MC more reason to win and possibly go into frenzy mode. Oh, okay. Now, the good thing about this game is that we don't actually need to do grinding or anything. We just need to be smart with the game mechanics. Okay, so it's holding on to the memory. We'll just pull it out this time. Oh, god damn it. I think I need more TP to be able to do chaining. So, we will do Memoria Rip. Actually, probably just do damage rejection. Actually, oh, that's what I should be doing. I should just be doing oh, see a white despair. I should be doing memory pull. So we'll do Memoria pull, and we'll do it more correctly this time. So rest, we keep trying to pull it out. So the idea here was to really give it like a little bit of a back and forth type experience. So you would use your skill. Okay, and we got that part there. So now there's Desperate Cling. They're trying to hold on to the memory. They really don't want us to take the memory away, so we're going to steal it. Now the thing is, I think I'll do revoke damage, just so we can build up TP for a bit. Hey Joe, you can't shoot from Fate as a loli? She's like Tatsumaki from One Punch Man. Portions throw me off. Ooh, I think I know who that is, man. Let me just make sure, Ty. Shooting Fate. Anyway guys, I'm thinking of doing mods for Stardew Valley, and I think I'm just going to add the Pokemon girls into it. Ty, do you have any suggestion for which Pokemon girl to add into it first? Like, I have all my files ready, and I'm just gonna be doing this like while I'm on transit, because it's just like writing up code. So let me know what you're thinking. Anyway, shooting. Yeah, no man. I don't think shooting is a loli. I don't. I think that's just a. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. And of course, this is open to anyone. If anyone like has any idea of like what kind of Pokemon girl they'd like to see in Stardew Valley, it's just like I'm gonna see if I can get the mod working. I would also love to just have a Pokemon farming sim. That's just a dream, but we'll see what goes on. Anyway, we gotta keep pulling out this memory. Probably shouldn't use Memoria Shock because it doesn't do anything. It should have just gone for. Oh. Shade's attacks might inflict blind. Good. So Revoke was going strong there. Best use on Shrouded and Shades. We could probably do it now. No. The way to win this is to really just keep going for the Memoria. I should have gone for single. And we're also running out of LP. Come on. We got it! They have nothing to lose. Aw, shit. Damn it. Why would I do this? Okay, that boss fight is actually very hard. I'm not really sure what the strategy is for that. I don't know who designed this. This is the worst. Pokemon girls as in human girls or personified Pokemon? Oh, no anime. I mean like the Pokemon girl, like, you know, people like Misty or Nessa or like Nanu or whatever. I know he's not a girl, but that's pretty much any Pokemon character. There was a loli in high school, but she had a BF, Sage. Oh, Miguel. Yeah, no, it was pretty much like I was just gonna put like the Pokemon characters into Stardew just because I thought it would be fun. And I want to see if I can do the mod, because I was looking at some Stardew Valley mods and some of them are pretty, like, they're pretty interesting. I'm very bothered. I don't think I can do that fight with my current skill set, so I think I do need to pick up more skills. Oh, wow. Okay, I should have saved. Okay, you know what? This game is really hard. When I was designing it, I knew exactly what I need to do at all times. That is the problem. Should have been smarter. I need to pick up those skills again. I might have to actually pick up some more as well. Okay, so we're gonna pick up Unfettered Palm. Yup. We're gonna pick up Kelva Hammer. We're gonna pick up Magic Walk. And this time we're gonna just use all the LP because we actually know where to find more LP now. So we actually won't run into destruction of the world if we take this. I hope I have authority. So no gifts, but okay, we can't do anything here yet. Lumen Initiative, 24. We currently have 41. Okay, let's just check what the other items are. Iron Body. Sure, we'll take Iron Body. Okay, so we'll go and equip these. For me, I like element based. I think it gives characters more personality and value. Do you have any like examples, Miguel? Because like this one, this battle system is based on going through status effects. So we're gonna equip gifts. So we put Unfettered Palm, we put Bull Rush, and we put Magic Walk. And then for skills, we don't have any skills yet. How many skills slots do we have? We have quite a few things here. Yeah, those chains are pretty cool. Alright, so now I know how to play the game a little bit better. So we're gonna go and pick up some of those items. This is often a common issue devs face. Not really how complicated the game is. It's so oblivious to them. It's so, yeah, or it's so obvious to them. Yeah. No, man. That was why this was such a big learning lesson. Like, going forward from this game, you know, I became much more cognizant of, yeah, should be a bit more welcoming. Things should be more streamlined. It's just like, when I was making this, it was hard to tell what exactly was, where the explanation needed to go kind of thing. Was that a cave? Oh my god, it was a mirage! Wow, I'm clever. Alright, the bad man is hiding. I learned where to hide after finding him. A bad man is hiding. Oh, that was a plot point that I don't think I got to finish. Lock chest, unlock it and open it? Yeah. Oh, jeez. So that's what that skill is for. Okay, we're learning a lot. The bear can be easily removed. Light lance. 4 MP expended. That's okay. What was the point of that? Was that a waste? Shit, I'm the worst. You could have to do a combined attack with their elemental to cause reaction or unique skills. Oh, you mean like Genshin? Let's see. I have been since I left it that much. Reddit. Okay, where do I start with Pokegirls? Trip, Fannery, Nessa, Bee, Skyla, Olivia, Cynthia, Wick, Luzaman, Jessie, and Professor Juniper, to name a few. Okay, Ty. I really only liked one of those in that list. Can you figure out which one I'm gravitating towards in that list, Ty? All right. So we'll do Unfettered Palm here. We'll push him aside, and there was someone behind us. That's still creepy. Okay, so now this is where we had the LP, so we're going to pick up some LP here to get back our life points pretty much. Probably pick up these as well. I don't know if I have the skills for it, but Golden Security, yeah, we do have the skills for it. Okay, so we picked up the LP. I have 55 LP now. Probably need a little bit more. I think, was there anything on this? No, there wasn't. Okay, so we've done that. So I can't save. It'd probably be best for us to go back and save, considering how hard the game actually is. Trip, it would happen to be Luzaman. Ah, well, random. You know me so well. Okay, so now we have our HP back, or we have saved, so we can go through. Next, we'll pick up the skill. Actually, There we go. Oh, another hidden secret. We want to break it down. So we break it down with Bull Rush. And we've gone into a new area. So that was another thing. Like pretty much, this was a game where you had to keep your eyes open. We got the aspect Fire Body. And then we pick up some LP here. Okay, so we're back to 85. Oh, forgot Melanie. Yeah, Melanie's a good one. This one, I thought you were a man with culture. Oh, no, Ty. I was only picking one in particular, just in terms of like who's the first one I would work on. It was either that or Nessa, like honestly. And Nessa just because I could make her fit into it faster. Okay, so we're gonna just go to the informant. We already talked to him. So we got Cero Mundo. And Cero Mundo, for anyone who doesn't know Spanish, is just Zero World. I wonder what Zero World actually does. Switches certain debuffs and buffs between the walker and the target. Actually, that's pretty good. So I think we're gonna go put on Miss Wick for me. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Go on. Yeah, no, man. I'll see if I can make the mod, and if I can make the mod, then I'll 100% just go over to the artist that's working on my stuff right now, and just pay her like $5 to make like actual like Stardew Valley graphics for them, because that'd be pretty neat. Okay, so we need to equip those items. I remember that because of Bleach. Oh, Cero Mundo. Yeah. Okay, I got what you meant there, random. Also, I just remembered we have the fast travel door open, so we can just go in the fast travel door. So let's equip the gifts. Oh, Iron Body. Oh, well, this is just good stuff. So now we can do fire damage is reduced by 50%. Okay. So wait, since it seems like Legends will require you to catch the same species in a variety of scenarios, I think it'll be basically Pokemon Go, no bonding, catch, and release constantly. But Animamus, they do have farms where you can keep the Pokemon at, right? So you can at least keep your Pokemon. Okay, so if you guys remember, the tips that we got for the fire dungeon was that it was going to be fire damage, and we needed Bull Rush and one other one, right? So now we pretty much picked up Fire Body, so now we've reduced the damage. So this game was about exploration. Oh, god damn it. I should have read more. We'll put on Iron Body, and we'll put on Authority, and it prolongs Revoke by 2 turns. Oh, that's pretty good. So now we can ignore damage for longer, and that helps us with pulling out the memories. Okay, I see the logic. I see where I was on this. Actually, you know what? I know it's complicated, but I actually really enjoy it. Let's see, your game is better than 9% of games. Your game boots up and runs properly. Oh, thanks, Matt. I really appreciate that. Okay, so we picked up all the items. We have 50% damage reduction on damage, and we now have a way of revoking our damage for longer. I don't know if the game is on easy mode yet, but it definitely should be. Also, I should have played on easy mode because I would have gotten extra LP. Okay, I'm now understanding why I did the things I did. Let's just talk to this guy in the mirror. We already work. We don't know what's going on there, but we already talked to them. I wonder if I want to take the fight. We could just evict him. Let's just evict him. Okay, so we evicted him, and then we pick up the this thing. Live the law alive. Sometimes, yep. We picked up the fragments. I kind of assumed there might be a limit to how many Pokemon you can keep. Like there's a capacity until you level up. Isn't that the case for the bag? Oh, I'm not too sure about that part, Animamus. Anyone watched Avatar? It was finally done when COVID happened. It was just not now getting a dub. Azula voice is so weird. They gave her annoying nerd class president voice. Oh, interesting. Interesting choice. Actually, what's our equipment at? 1 second, guys. I'm not happy with the current layout. Not happy with the current loadout for our equipment. It's unfortunate because we can't talk anymore about the story until I get to the other points of the story. Let's just go here. We can talk here. So like these assets here that you see on the screen, this was custom, well, not custom made. I kind of made packs of those assets. They usually come more separately, but I put them all here. If you look at it, there's just a lot of destruction. The idea was for this segment, so like this is where like the artistic vision tried to execute, but I'm not an artist, is the idea was that this was just where all of the left behinds, or like everything just piles up. This is like when all the worlds are destroyed, this is where all the rubble just kind of ends up. You might also know there's people on the roofs. That was just there to try and see if I can make it creepier. Don't think I succeeded in that particular regard. But looking at it now, I do like the lighting on it. I think the lighting was probably good for that time of RPG Maker. So we're putting on Cero Mundo and Golden Security. So Golden Security will use up the money that we found. So good thing that we have it, and that'll let us do more damage reduction, which we kind of need when the bosses get really angry. The official avatar channel showed felt like an actual anime. Oh, okay, neat. So of course saving it, as we now know, is super important. I'm kind of wondering if I should talk to all the NPCs again, because I don't remember if I put a conditional like if you talk to this NPC it opens up event 5. I think I would have done that because I was a little bit of a dick. So chances are we probably need to talk to those NPCs again if we want to make sure we don't miss content. Okay, so this time, now that I remember that Memoria Pull is here, we're going to try using Memoria Pull before the battle starts. So it's holding onto a memory. It's holding onto it less. So Memoria Pull did have an effect there. But now becomes the problem. We have to keep going. We gotta rest that thing out of it. So we lost 3 turns. We gotta keep pulling on it. We only have 3 more. Oh, did area. I should have done single. Okay, no worries. We got the pull. We got the memory out. Also, the music was nice for this. Cero Mundo. No, we don't need Cero Mundo right now. Unfettered Palm has a chance of stunning. Bull Rush may decrease defense. Magic Wall can't be used. Aspects. No, those aren't used. Fragments. We can do Kill Storm. Ah. The gold skill isn't programmed. That's too bad. Oof. That is too bad. Okay. So we go in there, and we do Memorial in. We're just taking a lot of damage. Probably do revoke damage since we'll have it for a longer period. Okay, so we have 4 turns to revoke damage. Can I talk about Spider-Man? It's been a month, and the actors aren't hiding nothing anymore. Ty, no, because Animamus is still hiding. Like, Animamus is doing such a good job of staying away from the spoilers. Like, if you could be clever about it, Ty, that's cool. Memoria pull. Yeah, we got it. So we got the memory now. Our LP's super low. We're still immune. I wonder if I can run away. I run away! Yes! That was the trick. You could escape the fight if you wanted to. Alright. So now we finally have the memory. So the idea was here for the characters. You're looking for people, right? And what you find out by talking to the other NPCs is that the characters have kind of lost their memories. So the way that this was designed was that you can actually go straight up to the character you're looking for. But if you brought their memories with you, you could make the fight easier. Which was a kind of like choose your adventure type story design that I kind of went for here. So we can interact with the memories, and what this mechanism did was that it allowed us to see what the characters were about. So just to show you here. So this was the boss room. I don't want to go in too far because I think it might cause issues. But yeah, the boss was right over here, and it was a little girl, I believe. Because I think if you talk to one of these NPCs... Yeah, the lady that lives here is always crying. I think she lost her teddy bear somewhere. Losing something isn't fun. I hope she finds it soon. So let's see what the memory was. Oh, Animamus has to go. Okay, Animamus, have a good night, man. And then Ty, once Animamus is out, you can talk about Spider-Man. Okay, so memory of the first thing she ever saw. Oh, okay, so it's a guy and a girl. There you are. Someone managed to survive after all. Oh, okay. Come on, don't make me have found you if you were just planning on giving up. Oh, I think I have to change my tone for this. That's the way, carefully now. The young lady is quiet. Miss, do you know if there are any other survivors? What's wrong? If they're still out there, we can go save them. They'll be okay? Wait, Miss, what's your name? I don't know, she says. Oh no, I guess you couldn't get away without paying a price. Okay, come on now. We're gonna get you out of here. No, it's okay. Don't worry, you'll be okay, I promise. Now come on, wouldn't want to risk losing you for real. I think it was a cute segment. You know, until you remember your name, I can give you a new one if you like. Honestly, that was pretty presumptuous of the character, but that was kind of the point of the character for this particular portion. Oh, see ya, Viz. So, that was the memory segment for that one. So I think we can probably go through the Mirage, and yeah, we'll have to go through a Mirage. And thanks, Random. Those memory segments were the ones that I was really hoping were good. Like, those are the ones I put a lot of effort into, because that's where you kind of learned about the characters. And of course, like, you could ignore it altogether, but like that was how the game was designed. If you needed to ignore things, you could just go ahead and do that. Okay, so we found Flame Eater. What is that now? Is it... Oh no. Inflicts Flame Eater for 2 turns. Incoming file damage will be absorbed and LP will be recovered. Oh, okay. So this actually makes the game much easier for us. And if you remember from when we lost earlier, the idea here is if you are too stupid early on, you lose access to this area, so you get penalized and you won't be able to get Flame Eater, which actually would be a pretty critical skill to have. So, Flame Eater, because we are taking fire damage, we kind of have to leave. You might also notice that there's a lot of back and forth, and that was because for this build, I had limited... Like, part of the challenge was making sure you had the right skills going in, and so that's why there's so much back and forth happening here. It's a little bit tedious though, so like maybe it's just hard because like you're trying, like, this is like one of those places of artificial difficulty. So if I want to it's just you don't maintain the challenge as easily if you can just switch your skills out while you're out in the field. Maybe the change here would have been putting it on the crystal that's inside of this dungeon. Fire Force really went the god route with the last chapter. Yeah, I wonder how many Spider-Man movies Tom Holland's gonna do before he's done being Spider-Man. I don't know. I'd be okay with another 3 personally. Let's see. Is that Ty speaking? I think it is. All I have to say is Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man just felt like he needed a hug the whole time. I agree, man. But I love what they gave him, man. Come on, just stab someone already. All this walking is boring. Oh, hey, Terry. Well, we're going into a fight now, so this is going to be one of the memory ones. So the Shade Stance Guard. We'll use Memoria again. And the Shade's Grip has gone through. So it's holding on to the memory. We need to grab that memory. Flame Eater for 2 turns. I don't think we need Flame Eater yet, because I think it's going to go crazy when we pull out that thing from it. So, we will use the Walker. Ah. Okay, never mind. We need Flame Eater. Oh no, I ran out of LP. What was your favorite part of No Way Home? Okay, so now we've lost parts of the dungeon. What is the... Yeah, resource management. I should be a lot more careful with that. Having it be something that's used in the game is very difficult. Okay, let's try that again. We now have 100. We can just go into the fight again. I wonder if there is a way to do a perfect playthrough on this. I think there was, because I think when I knew what I was doing, I had perfect playthrough on it. Okay. So, Memoria Pulp. Yeah, we're using up a lot. God. Actually, yeah, this is relatively hard. We're close, though. Cool. So now we should be able to use Flame Eater. I'm pretty sure they're going to be using fire, so we'll use Flame Eater now. Oh, and they get poisoned. I do not see any fire attacks coming our way, so this is actually pretty terrible. Revoke damage. Let's see. And yeah, for Andrew Garfield saving Mary Jane, that was honestly the best for me. Like, seeing Andrew Garfield again just made me want to think, like, yeah, I want to see more Andrew Garfield in Spider-Man movies, man. Like, god damn it. Memory of Despair, so we pull out the memory. I'm pretty sure this is done. Okay, so we got the memory now. And now they are super upset. We still have damage rejection though, so this is no problem for us. But now we're running away. Okay, we got the memory. I'm still a Toby person. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. So we have 2 memories, but I think we still need a third. Oh, there it is. Oof. So we have 41 of the life points left. But we need more. We need more life points. I don't think there are any more life points hanging around. There are so many rumors that I can't tell are real, but about Sony doing another movie with Andrew. I mean, if they do, that'd be pretty cool. I wonder if next Spider-Man movie will... Peter might get MJ to remember him by accident when he saved her, or if he's gonna be... Or if she's gonna be in the next Spider-Man. I don't know. Like, personally, I don't want to have to go and have MJ be the love interest all the time, right? Like, I'd like to do something else too. It's just like my biggest fear is we go into a cycle of Peter and MJ always ending up together, only for things to go horribly wrong for them. Okay, so we have 41 LP, and if we lose LP again, we will go into another turn, and the town will get closer towards destruction, so we don't want to do that. So we'll go this way. Let me just very quickly check here. Nope, 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 no magic walk. We will go down. So oh god damn it. I think I screwed up again. Let's see, and what Runic Comments was the 1 more day garbage. Oh yeah, 1 more day. Yes, I remember that one. Yes. One aspect of design here is really that you can't equip stuff in the dungeons. Probably would change that if I had to do this over. Actually wouldn't mind if he moves on. I prefer Black Cat as Spider-Man's love interest. Yep. I prefer Gwen Stacy personally, so I wouldn't mind if we go towards that direction. So I think actually all these are useful, but I think Unfettered Palm isn't useful anymore. Let's see, threaded key for opening any lock. Great. Great. And then we can go back. Could have Sister Lily's time as a nun end and Noelle have to act fast before asked to propose again. Her oath as a nun might not be a lifelong one. Oh, that'd be interesting. Man, Asta should just get the hint though and just call it a day, honestly. Alright, so there's a little girl talking. What did she say? The bad man is hiding. I learned where to hide after finding him. Okay, so there's a bad man hiding somewhere. We'll unlock it. Okay. Found TP drive. What is that? TP recovery will be increased by 10%. That is not what we wanted. Oh yeah, Ty. I've watched the 90s cartoon. I know the black cat design from that time period. Like, she was fun. Let's see. I think I need to save Scum on this one because this is about to get relatively hard. We need to find a fire enemy, and then we need to... I need to use Flame Eater. Is there a fire enemy nearby? No, there's no fire enemy here either. Run away. Huh. Actually, yeah, we might not be able to... Well, the town's gonna get destroyed. I don't have enough LP. So, might as well go into Memory of Despair, a memory of how long she searched. Actually, that might be the last one to check. We have to try and beat that other one. Where can we restore LP? No, there's no other places to restore it. Actually, I must have come up with a clever way of doing it. Where are we? So this is the boss of the area. Are there any items? There's no items. Let's see. So she's quite... What should be done? Leave her alone. Oh, good. I gave myself options. Use a skill. Negotiate. Okay. Maybe this one. Is it because I'm out of... No, I have enough. Might be Lumen Extricate. There we go. Oh, thank God. So the Lost Stars memories are reacting. So she's weakened a little bit because of the memories that we have on us. So that was the point of, like, that would be the design purpose. Like, that's why you would go and look for the memories. It was to make this boss fight easier. And she has fire enemies on her, so that means that Flame Eater was made for this fight. Thank God. Probably guard. Great. I wonder if I can escape. Oh, I was unable to escape. So, we will just fight normally. So we need to use Lumen Extricate a lot. Okay, let's see. I remember we talked about Gravity Falls last week on Stan X with a witch demon. Her name is Ida from the Fall House. You should look over design like it. Okay, yeah, sure. Yo, Ty, I forgot that shooting Doji was still on my screen, so I switched tabs and she just all of a sudden showed up out of nowhere. It's freaked me out. Oh, okay, Ida Clawful. Yeah, she's alright, man. Is she a harpy? Holy crap, that harpy design's great. Holy crap, the owl piece, still pretty good. Still pretty good. That's cool. And yeah, random. Like, the music was like the one thing that might have worked out really well. It is all royalty free. Okay, so oh, okay. So the way this was designed was that if you tried to get to the girl, the monsters would get in the way and make it worse for you. So the way they did it is that they put that little like shield on her. So it's the Dweller Timid Flame and the Dweller Wild Flame. Yeah. So to fight this, you had to be. I wonder what the mechanic was to beat them actually. But yeah, no, I thought like it would be more dynamic. That's why they do that. So pretty much it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try and save her, and then all of a sudden, nope. You get blocked by the other guy, so that means you have to kind of beat both of them, or maybe just one of them. I will put on Flame Eater again though, because gathering our LP is probably the best thing we could do right now. Okay, so she lost Shade Guard. So let's try the Memoria pull again, and then we're gonna try and resting it. Oh, it's not working. Oh no, because it's not the Memoria pull. Remember he said that let's miss me to hurt. Let's see. So we won't flame the block there. We just have to do Lumen Extricate a lot. That's not certain. Probably not too sure how to. Okay, like actually, like Flame Eater is super important for this fight. And thankfully, we also have Fire Body, which lets us cut the damage. So probably Flame Eater again. So, you know, from a design perspective, I think like you're kind of negating their damage the entire time, but actually, like it actually makes the fight more fair. I can't imagine trying to do this without Flame Eater, so I don't know what I was thinking by locking Flame Eater away the way I did, because then this fight becomes near impossible if you can't get this one particular item. So, you know, looking at it now, that's probably like not a really good design choice, just because you lock out the entire thing. Now there is a way of probably like winning the fight by just using Evict, since Evict just flat out removes enemies. So that probably would be the way to do it. If you had lost out on Flame Eater, you probably have to do Evict to get rid of the enemy that keeps blocking for her. And yeah, whenever the So, the way that these enemies were designed was that pretty much anytime you try to save the girl, the other one's going to block it. Let's see, yeah, Trip, she's a scam artist, Demon Owl, which he robs people. Remember he said he took all the money and cars, she goes in and all the human rob. Okay. Yeah, I don't really, like, Gravity Falls has been so long that I don't really remember that kind of lore tie. But it's cool to hear you getting so excited about it. So we keep going with Lumen. So Lumen Extricate. We gotta keep going for Dwellers from here. Probably just keep putting on Flame Eater. Yeah, Flame Eater is the one thing that makes this entire fight significantly easier. We can't. It was confusing also when I both I really remember that being on their own. I don't know. I don't think it has been confirmed. Does anyone recall? Yeah, I don't think it's been confirmed at all. Like I just remember like they had that one book and it was pretty much just them, right? Through the fact that we were getting it happening. Oh, I think I remember that one. I'm actually thinking whether or not she's a big one time. I don't want to use up my Evix, but I don't know if I need to Evix something else. His HP is so ridiculously high. What was I thinking? Oh, it's on cooldown, so that one's still on cooldown. Oh, no worries, Terry. Oh, Ty, gotcha. Is it better now? Sorry. Like, I'm trying to work with the audio here, but it's tough. It's like at minus 30 decibels. Oh, so we only have 6 turns left until this thing is over. So hopefully we'll be able to... Yeah, can't pull out anymore. Ah, nice tie, gotcha. That was the other good thing, was that because the way the states work, you could just stall for the entire fight, and as long as you could survive, you could get to the end without any big problem. Oh, we need sometimes when you play this game because the volume is loud and it's also better now. Okay, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I thought it was fine on my side because it was at minus 20, but maybe the music is very loud and I didn't compensate for that. I'll turn it down a little bit more. Do 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 do. Do, do, do. Okay, yeah, we're pretty much here at the end here. Okay, I think we can do it with just one last attack here. God damn it. The poor girl's waiting for us and we still can't get her past this damn thing. Oh, finally he's dead. Okay, now it should be easier because now we can just pull her out of here. Cool. New music needs some equalization. Yeah, it should be better now. That was our first fight that we actually won. I have it on minus 40 decibels now, so let me know if you guys need it to be quieter. Whew. And Lost Star says, I found you. And now the blue line is open. I wonder if this house is closed off now. Also, did you hear Spider-Man took over the box office in Japan, leaving Juju Kai in second place? Can't wait for Horikoshi to see it, since you know he'll put a reference in Hero Academia. I mean, would he? He hasn't put, like, references whenever Spider-Man did anything in Avengers Endgame. Oh, okay, so we also lost content. So that's unfortunate. Anyway, we'll just go here. So, to the memory of Wildfire. Oh no. I had a glitch. Okay, that's actually a pretty good... Yeah, I had a glitch. It died. It died. Oh, that's too bad. Well, actually, I don't know why that would have died. Because the files should have been in there. So the glitch that I just ran into was it couldn't find an audio file. Which is a really odd one because all the audio files are in there. So I'm not too sure unless it corrupted. Which is a little bit unfortunate. Anyway, that was the game. Yeah, a good portion of it was about just going into the dungeon, beating up the enemies in the weird way, and then getting the memories, and then you can like see the story bits by looking at the memory item. Would I make a game like that again? Probably not. Like, it took a lot of time, it took a lot of effort, and it wasn't player friendly, so I probably would have had to improve. Oh, hey, King of Nerds. I would probably have to improve quite a bit. And for that kind of game, because it had so many different quantities going around, I probably needed a better UI that was tailor-made for it, and tried not to jimmy rig the basic RPG Maker UI to work on it. So that's kind of what I learned there. I would have liked to show you guys more of the I would have liked to show you guys more of the story bits for the memories, because that's where I think like the value was for that game. But it's kind of hard. If you guys are interested in seeing like the story segments, you can just let me know and I'll get a copy with all the developer shortcuts set up so that we can watch it tomorrow if you want. Just to see like the different story segments. Like the one story segment you saw here so far was just there was a war and this girl was found by this one guy, or there was like some kind of big destruction, and yeah, the guy found the girl, and then you know that she's been crying in her purgatory area. But yeah, that was the story of the story. Got bread. Nice. Ty, why don't you give me bread, Ty? Nah, it's okay. That's cool. We don't need sap. Japan got weird Peter Pan stuff. Sounds like a plan. Oh, gotcha, random. Otherwise, guys, what would you say is like the anime to watch for the season? Because I'm so out of it. Is there anything that actually is interesting you guys a lot, or is there anything that I should be making time for, kind of thing? Because like right now, I can only think of Ari Fureta and the other isekai, but if there's something else that's really good, let me know. Spider-Man Civil War was when my hero was finding its legs, but all Star Wars references are pretty funny. All these locations, each from a span of 9 movies. Horikoshi, such a nerd. Well, I mean, Ty, if you think about it, I mean, like, he's drawing manga. I don't know what else to tell you, right? Man, I hope Horikoshi has, like, a happy life. Gohan, are you still here? I borrowed a necklace from mom, but lost it somewhere near the bathhouse. She's going to freak out if she knows it's missing. Oh, that's a quest. That's a total quest. Yeah, I'm not getting you that. I don't even, like I hate sashimi. New journal entry. Yeah, I can't wait to see if I can try and mod this game. It'd be really cool if we get to have a cool character show up. Now I feel like with the character designer we could probably make a look-alike. Oh hey Speed. Oh my gosh Speed. I didn't think you were showing up today. Hey man. Oh and Speed, you missed it. I was showing everyone like a game I made a long time ago. So far my dress up darling, realist hero, Princess Connect, Miss Kuroitsu. Oh there's Gohan. Yeah, I don't really watch anime that much when they're airing. I just want wait to binge it. Fair enough, Ty. That's like pretty much what Gohan does. Okay, so is it okay? Is Dress Up Darling actually really good? Because you guys were talking about it earlier, and I'm just curious. Oh, I guess also since it's Stardew Valley, we could probably go back up a little bit. Yeah. I'm lurking to try and learn some coding. Oh, okay, King. I can't sleep anymore for tonight. Oh, it is. Yeah. Oh, okay, Miguel. I know your opinions. I know what you're about. So, like, what is the plot for Dress Up Darling? Is it just about dressing up? He asked nervously. Okay, so someone lost something near the bathhouse. I don't see a necklace anywhere. It might be outside. And tomorrow, guys, hopefully we'll also be able to play another game. Like, I'm gonna try and figure out an alternate setup. Nothing nearby that I can see. Let's see, it's... Let me know if you want a hint. Oh! King of Nerds? Yeah, King of Nerds, give me the hint, give me the hint. I want the hint. Like I don't know how this update works. I've just kind of jumped in blind. It's a dude that's into making. Oh, the Hina dolls. Okay, he got called creepy bad girl during his childhood, so he's trying to traumatize with sharing what he likes to others. Oh, the poor kid. That's not fair. Oh, you guys are dicks. How can you guys? Oh, the poor kid. Where there is water, what can you do? No way. No way. Is that actually it? No way. Oh, that's so clever. Oh my gosh. Thanks, man. Also always creepy. No exceptions do deserve it. All right, man. All right. Okay, let's see. MC likes to work on dolls and was scared if other. He states FMC comes around and asks him to make up for cosplay. Okay. Who likes to make clothes and a girl who cosplays. Okay, that's cute. That's really cute and adorable. Oh, you know, I feel like that could very easily go into like a serial killer type thing. You know, this guy loves to make clothing for his dolls, and then as he grows older, he can no longer be satisfied with just little toys, and instead he goes out of his way to get the real dolls. He goes out, murders women and men, and then I don't know, preserves them, and then he dresses them up for all of eternity. Now he is able to live his dream of dressing up the most beautiful doll in the most beautiful clothing he can make. Yeah, that's probably. Yeah, that this seems like this could be the start of a serial killer. Guys, what are you guys doing watching the start of a serial killer? Now the question is who is this? Someone's mom. It is definitely not. Oh, it might be Carolyn. But it would definitely not be Pam. I don't think anyone loves her enough to give her a necklace. It's either that or Robin. Or Marnie's someone's mom. Oh, excellent. Found her. Yeah, no worries. Man. Let's see. And human marionettes. Yeah. But the girl says he was creepy because dolls was a girl's thing. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, like, how many men actually build the dolls, right? Like, but yeah, children. And the girl likes anime and games, specifically the erotic ones. So one day she finds out the MC does clothes for dolls, so she asks him for advice on making clothes, and that's when he decided to help her. Oh, okay. MC opens up because FMC says it's okay to not shame people for what they enjoy. Only one I'm keeping up with is Demon Slayer. The animation is just beautiful, makes me mad looking at Hero Academia. They better step it up because I think most of the anime fans are falling off of the show. Are they actually falling off? I think the map has who lives where. Oh, does it? Crap, where's the map? Oh yeah, it does. Neat. Yeah, I'm thinking of getting some mod. Oh, yeah, King, you weren't here, but I'm thinking of getting some mods installed. But I'm thinking of also like programming my own and seeing if we can slot them in there and see if we can make a little bit of a small mod project. But we'll have to see. She doesn't want you. Oh, screw you, Ty. Oh my God, man, I hate you. Oh, I don't hate you, Ty, but oh my God, Ty, I hate you. Dick. Oh, good one, Ty. That really burned. The girl sounds like a dumbass without a level of reasoning. Let's see. I give it, especially since 3 of them are getting more episodes. Like hover over each house. Yeah. Got that. It's pretty much a comedy love letter towards the Super Sentai genre. 6 is much better. They will come back. Oh, what kind of mod? Yeah, King of Nerds. So I was looking at like the best mods for Stardew Valley, and I saw that there was like Stardew Expanded, which I'm interested in, and I'm interested in getting like the expanded map mod, just because I like having more content, even though I'll never play it. So I'm thinking of doing that. And then I kind of want to do NPC mods. So I'm hoping that, you know, maybe I can figure out how to do it and then like do it on my commute, because my commute's like really long to go to one of my jobs. So it'd be cool if I could just spend the commuting hours doing that. Because usually on my commuting hours I spend it riding, but recently it's just been a lot of riding. So it'd be nice to do something else. And I haven't done programming in such a while that it would be cool to see if we can do that and see if we can get some new characters in here. And then it'd also be just pretty funny. We're starting with the Pokemon girls, just because that would be pretty funny. Oh wait, so wait, you've played Stardew Expanded? Okay, King of Nerds, King of Nerds. Like, how fun is it? Like, what are your like five highlights from it? I need to understand. What do you really enjoy from it? And then, do you have any other mod recommendations? Like, what I'm wanting, I don't really care about quality of life stuff. I really just want more content kind of things. Hype for the anime is dying, especially last season. It was really lackluster, especially the pace and switching arcs and cutting short and removing the scenes from MVA. Oh, okay. Owning Metabots is like owning Talking Gun. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I mean, like, if I had a Metabot, that'd be pretty cool. I gotta say, the part of Metabots that I really enjoyed was the customization of it, like, you know, changing the parts up. I think I had once upon a time the Metabots Game Boy Advance game, and that was pretty fun. Um, Man, actually, yeah, that was pretty fun. I think I also had the Beyblade game. I'm pretty sure Beyblade had a game. I was really bad at Beyblade. Oh, you know what else I was really bad at? Duel Masters. Duel Masters was a strange game to me. Probably also get, like a Pokemon, another Pokemon retexture mod. Probably enjoy that. Nope. 85. Huh. And we're just looking for bugs. I killed it at Duel Masters. Oh, really? No, man. I just couldn't get it, man. I couldn't figure out like the meta for that game. I couldn't figure out how to make the best decks. It was just such. It was a hard game for me, man. I was so bad at it. I just couldn't win any of the matches. Didn't the anime for Duel Master get canceled? I thought it got rebranded. I thought like they had rebooted it or something, because I remember there was a Duel Masters which with a completely different kid than the one I remember. I think like the kid's name in the anime that was on Toonami, or like yeah, it was on Toonami. It was like Shofu or something like that, or Shobu maybe. He was a kid with a he had black hair and he had a purple shirt or something like that. You got Metabot toys? I used to have Metabot toys too. I had the silver Metabot, the one that looked like a Hercules beetle, not Metabee, but it was like a silver one with a claws or a claw or something. I don't remember what he was called though. Does anyone know which one I'm talking about for Metabots? Should have probably cleaned out my stuff here. Yeah, I don't need a geode. When I played, there were plans to have a much harder desert area that's like an extra end game. The pink-haired farmer of the mod was not in game, but the other NPCs were already completed. Why does Pokemon have so many dojins? There are so many, especially on Lana's mom and Sun and Moon. I'm not complaining though. Actually, Ty, I don't fully understand what the big deal with Lana's mom is, honestly. Like, I don't get it. Because like she doesn't really have that much of a presence in the game, right? And I see it on 4chan all the time. People are just making worship threads for Lana's mom. And it's like, why? And also, you're worshiping characters. That's kind of weird. No wonder like false idols was an issue in the Bible. They were trying to prevent this. Imagine what you gotta be to worship a fictional character from a children's video game. And I don't mean it like just doing it for funnies. I mean like doing it in all seriousness. Enough that you create an internet subculture. Then again, you know, that's people. Don't know why people do most of the things they do. Do I want a red mushroom? I think they thought Lana's mom was hot. Oh well, yeah, obviously, right? It all comes back down to that. All right, nice. Are there any bugs in here? I wonder why it's a leap. And of course, we have a lot of fiber. To be fair, context behind files was to slander other religions. Yes, to be fair, yes. Let's see. I think Rokusho, Metabots always remind me of Beetleborgs. Okay, yeah, Rokusho sounds familiar. Let's see. I mean, we worship a hospital. It's not the same. Like, Speed. Central Hospital brought back Best Jeanist. That's not the same. It's not the same thing at all. Like, what has Lana's mom done for anyone? You know, maybe temporary relief, but otherwise not much. Let's see. To be fair, the context behind false idols would slander, but more importantly, cults. Yes, the town was much larger. There was a farm above Pierre's. There were a ton of secret areas, and the adventure guild was moved to where the tree jutting out is, and the hours were expanded. Also, the blacksmith hour is more convenient than the base game. Oh, nice. Yeah, because that blacksmith does have like some pretty inconvenient hours. Oh, excellent. I'm glad that Miguel's on my side on this one. Like, Central Hospital deserves it. I fully agree. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, it's my buddy. We're friends. Trip, come stand next to the fire pit. It feels great. Oh my gosh. Hey, bud. Oh. Now, see, the thing is, like, if I had a friend in real life who would call me over to his tent, that would be a little bit of problematic. That would be a little bit concerning. And also, why do I have a friend like that? But in Stardew Valley, it's different. I trust Linus. I know he's legit. I was hoping you'd come by sometime, he says. Oh, he's nervous. He's nervous, guys. I'm nervous too. This is the first time I've been called out to someone's tent. I wanted to say sorry for mistrusting you at first. Oh my god, we're best friends. Most people don't treat me well, so I've learned to be cautious. Okay, but you've been uncommonly nice to me. You're a unique person. Oh my gosh, Linus. I consider you a good friend. I am so sorry for giving you things you don't like. And I'm so sorry for trashing your place. I want to show you something. Come inside. Okay, again, if this happened in real life... The sounds that came out of that tent were promptly forgotten by me, and I assumed that I was just seeing fish bait. It's a top quality stuff. I'd eat it myself. Here, I want you to have the recipe. Okay, I came out. I learned how to craft wild bait. That's great. That was very concerning. Those sounds that came out of there were not the best. But, I was gonna say that, you know, in real life, I wouldn't go into a man's tent like that. But I'm starting to think in the game I shouldn't have done that either. I like living out here in the open air. That's what they don't understand. Well, Linus, to be fair, it's because they see you like foraging around the trash. Like, that's the issue. It's because you're going into people's trash bins. Like, if you didn't go into people's trash bins, or at least did it when everyone's asleep, it'd be a different matter altogether, but you don't. Let's see. Okay, so Keener says, going from the base to the expanded mod is really fun, but going from the expanded mod back to base game was difficult because the quality of life additions were amazing. Oh, nice. Also, when did furries get started? It had to be older than Lola Bunny. Maid Mary from Disney Robin Hood started. I blame Disney for furries. I don't know, actually. I don't know when... Well, the better question would be, like, when did furries become... I guess the question is, like, who had the first furry fursuit? Actually, I don't even know how to quantify that one, Ty. I'd have to look into it. I can't wait for Central Hospital to save the world and put Deku and the other heroes out of a job. Yeah, they save the world by eliminating all quirks. That'd be the way to go. Yeah, actually, be a good idea. Okay, see a coconut. Crystal fruit? Sure. Sure, some gold ore. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to do anymore. Are mascots furries? I wouldn't say that all mascots are furries, but I would say that all furries would be okay being a mascot. But Speed sounds like he caught you with that bait. Oh my god, yeah. And Kinders, there was a huge area that was added. It looks like it has been added. It's a huge area that can affect performance, so it's optional. Like it's probably double the farm area you have in the base game. All right, but yeah, guys. That's probably gonna be it for me today. Cause it's almost midnight for me, and we've been going for I think 2 hours and maybe almost maybe 30 minutes. So we'll probably call it there. Thank you all for being here, and we'll be back tomorrow. Actually, let me look at the Pokemon leaks real quick. Let me just very quickly see if the Pokemon leaks are actually real. Central Hospital couldn't reverse Shirakumo, saying it was beyond them. Their godhood was lost there. Yo, Ty, it's too early. It's too early, man. They might not be able to give him back his original body, but they might be able to get back his consciousness. Reddit PokeLeaks. Good night, Matt. Okay, so I'm looking at an image. It says, "Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more." So it looks like we need to catch them all. Pokemon do not evolve automatically. Okay, guys, actually, it looks like there's actually leaks here. Oh, you will be able to control when the Pokemon evolve. Oh, and it's Pori leak. Um, Wait, what's going on here? Don't worry, Ty. Central Hospital need a good year. And good night to you too, Chris. And good night to Speed, and good night to King of Nerds. See you tomorrow, and let's see when Master is up. I'll tell you how the meta is like there. Yeah, please, Miguel. Please tell me how the meta's going. But yeah, guys, I'm just looking at Pokemon Legends real quick, and it does look like it's all about catching all the Pokemon. You can complete the adventure without catching a lot, but it will result in a more tedious and unnecessary game style because the game is designed on opposite prerogatives. Okay. It looks like the Hisuian Typhlosion is going to be revealed relatively soon. All right. Couldn't you always control that? Oh, no. Specifically, that they don't evolve automatically after battle. Like it looks like you have to go into your Pokemon satchel and manually select for them to evolve. It looks like it's like that. So they took away the automatic option, it seems, which is interesting. I guess it's like that way you don't have to always press the B button if you don't want it to evolve, and then you can just control it even more. I guess that's pretty reasonable. And yeah, Pori Leaks has definitely got it. Oh, I'm looking at a trainer battle right now too. Oh, it's pretty neat. It's nice that you can move around while you're in a battle. Oh, the tweet has been deleted. That is hilarious. All right, but yeah, guys, Thank you so much for watching. Calling it a night. Ending the stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Till next time, everybody. And blast.